Hi, this is Connor from MyStringer. We're in quarantine here in UK, and I think this is a good moment to understand how the tennis strings works on our rackets. So I just wanted to find out what happened with the string after you put it on your racket, and what is it doing in the next couple of days, how quickly it loses the tension and how much. Okay, so today in the test we have 6 strings. Okay, there are 5 multi-filaments, big brands, and a natural gut from Babolat. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Right, the first one on the test we're going to talk today is the Babolat XL. It's the one in green here. Again, you probably not see, you could not see, you don't see very well because of the distance. Okay, so Babolat XL here. All the racket has been restrung at 25 kg or 55 lbc. Okay, no pre-stretch or no other function that the stringing machine will give you. So simple stringing. Okay. At the moment, straight after the stringing, okay, so if you can read here, tension right after stringing, okay, we had 25, as a result, we had 25 or 55 lbc. Who gives us this result is this computer here, okay, which is called ERT300. It's an amazing to have, it's an amazing device to have. And I think it really helps you to improve as at least as a tennis stringer, and makes you really understand about how the strings works. Okay, so we had several days to try the strings, and I will tell you how it works. Okay, what the results are. So straight after stringing, we had 25 kg or 55 lbc for the Babolat XL. After 1 hour, we checked again, same result. Then after 2 hours, it dropped 1 dynamic tension. What means 1 dynamic tension? That is from 38 dynamic tension to 37, means 53 lbc or 24 kilos. And then it carried on dropping after 6 hours. It carried on dropping on 12 hours. From 12 to 24, you can see it kept the tension, and then it dropped again in the next 24 hours. And then after the 48 hours, after stringing, as you can see, it carry on till the 7th day. What happened here, we decide to put the rackets inside the house. Something you don't know, probably you don't know. MyStringer is a company, we run a company where we do mobile stringing, which means, you know, you give us a call, we get in contact with you, and you tell us where you live, and we send one of our vans to your location, and you're going to have your racket restrung in front of your house. There's more information on our website. You can see a video there that you know, explains very well what we do. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the racket has been restrung and left for 6 days in the van. Okay. It's winter in UK, and we have in the van during the day, during the night, somewhere around between 0 and 5 degrees, okay, Celsius. And in the 7th day, we decide, hey, how about we get the rackets inside the house? Let's see what's happening. Okay, so this is the moment from here to here where the rackets has been left inside the house for 24 hours, and then check the tension again. Green line again, Babolat XL green line. As you can see, from this line to this line, nothing has changed. Okay. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, let's see what's happening now after 11 days after stringing. So the last result was the green line again. We're looking here at 34. No, right? Okay, just to double check. Okay, 34 dimension, 49 and 22.5. What we have now is 33. Yes, okay, 33. So it dropped again. It dropped again here. And we have in this moment 48 or 22 kilos, right? So we're looking here, sorry, 33, yeah, correct. 33, 48 or 22, okay? So again, this racket hasn't seen the ball. This string hasn't seen the ball. No one played with it. And it dropped quite a few kilograms, pounds. Okay. All right, let's move to the next one. So 11 day number 11, we from 38 we dropped to 33, sorry. Okay, so 5 dynamic tension units. Okay, and from 55 to 48, so 7 lbc, or from 25 to 22, so 3 kilograms lost. Okay, let's move to the second racket. Second racket will be the Tecnifibre second string, sorry, Tecnifibre X1 biphase, right? Okay, so same racket, different string. For the most of our rackets, for the most of our strings, we use the same racket. Okay, because I thought it would be a good idea. For the last two, you'll see we have 2 different rackets, but they are similar specs. Right, Tecnifibre X1 biphase. We're looking at the blue line here, blue letters, blue line here. Okay, so at the beginning, as you can see, there's a difference. The Babolat XL was here. All right, so we restrung at 25 kg or 55 lbc, and the result was that as soon as it came from the stringing machine, right? Okay, well, what we see on the blue line, that after stringing, it went up to 41 dynamic tension or 59 lbc or 27 kilos. So means more stretchy, right? Okay, so it's a more stretchy string. So it dropped 1 unit right in the first hour, and then it stayed for the second hour, and then it dropped again up till the 6, and then it dropped again to 12 hours. Then it stayed for the next 12 hours, so up to 24 hours from stringing. Okay, and here we have 38, so from 41 to 38, so that means 59 to 55 or 27 to 25 kilos. Okay, and then it dropped again after 48 hours, and it stayed, and as you can see, the fact that we brought it inside the house, it didn't change anything again. Right, let's keep it short, and let's see what's the tension right now. So we press the yellow button, it sends a vibration to the frame, and let's see where we are now. 37. So where was it? At 37, in the last, after 48 hours, stayed 37. We brought the rackets back in the van, and still 37. So it didn't change anything, right? Let's move to the next racket, next string. Right, I'm just trying to keep an order. Okay, so Wilson NXT. Okay, Wilson NXT is the orange line this time. Wilson NXT, we start again, we strung at 25 kg or 55 lbc. From the beginning, it jumped up to 39. So 1 dynamic tension, 1 pound or 1/2 kilo, right? It dropped in the first 60 minutes. It dropped again. As you probably noticed, it has a very similar line with the Babolat XL. It dropped. Okay, so yeah. But now here, in between 24 to 48, when the XL was keeping the same tension, it dropped again here. But then they meet again after 6 days, right? Okay, so after 6 days they meet again, so they had the same tension. So a very similar tension maintenance, I would say. Okay, because we do not talk about the feel of the string here. We don't talk about the you know how everyone feels and how much tension you lose every string after you play with, because that might change, right? Okay, we're just talking about this test today when the string doesn't hit the ball. We don't hit we don't play tennis here. Today in this test, we're just checking the tension while the string is not in use. Okay, so so we see the same line here. Okay, why the orange is here is because I had a little check before just to see where was it, and the result was the same. What's the same? Okay, we're just looking here, 34 dynamic tension. All right, 34. Okay, right, 34 again here. Okay, so as you can see, that didn't change. It stayed the same. The fact that we brought it in didn't change the tension. The fact that we brought it out back in the van, I'm looking right now, it's we have 8 degrees right now, 8.0 actually. It didn't drop at all after the actually from 48 it dropped a little bit, but again it's a very similar thing. I might check right, 10 minutes after the Excel or stuff like that. So a similar string, a similar tension maintenance, okay, with Excel. Right, we move now to the next string, which is the head velocity MPT. All right, super. Head velocity with the purple, okay, with the purple here. As you can see, straight after stringing, it jumped up to 40. Not 41 as Tecnifiber, but just one unit below. So 40, it dropped after 1 hour. It dropped again after 2 hours. Okay, then it's been dropping slowly. Why I'm in the middle is because it's one of the time that it gives you two different, it gives you two measurements. Okay, so when it's in the middle, sometimes it reads, so what we had there, it read 37, 36, 37, okay? So I'm just putting it in the middle, all right? But one thing for sure, after 12 hours, it was 37, 53 or 24 kilos, okay? Okay, and it kept the tension, pay attention, it kept the tension from here, so after 12 hours, up till here, okay, all right? From here, it dropped again after, so this is the 6th day. When we brought the racket in, it dropped another tension. Is it because of we brought it inside the house? Or is because after 12 hours, it didn't drop anything and now it was the time to drop another unit? We don't know. Let's see now where we are. Okay, so we press the button right at the center. Okay, let's see where we are with the head velocity MLT. 36. Okay, so a good tension. All right, so this is where it dropped, and let's see 36 here. So it didn't change. We can go now to the next line with the same 36. All right, so 36 dynamic tension at this point, and I think it's a higher tension than NXT Babolat XL. Right. Fifth string. Okay, fifth string. We changed the racket this time because we're running out of the Mantis 300. So we used the Tecnifiber, the T-Fight 300. Okay, so 300 grams, 100 square inch. So we try to get other similar specs. Okay, right at the center. Wilson sensation is this kind of a pink line here. All right, it's a pink purple. Okay, right. Okay, so soon after we strung the racket, we got 38 dynamic tension, which is 55 or 25 kg. Then it started to drop. Okay, so as you can see, just one dynamic tension, a bit lower than Wilson NXT and Babolat XL, and they met here after 12 hours. So NXT, XL, and Sensation after 12 hours, they resulted the same. Between 12 hours and 24 hours, Babolat XL and NXT, they kept the tension, while Wilson Sensation dropped again. They met, then the Wilson Sensation met the Babolat XL at the 48 hours. And then right here, you see an error. You see what it says here is error. So error means is when it's actually what the machine, the tennis computer was reading an error. Okay, so that means from my experience with this machine and what it says in the manual, I'm actually going to write, I'm going to read you exactly what it says, okay? Right. Attention. Where's the disc? Here we go. The disc is right there. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Right. Pa 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 pa. It's somewhere here. Okay, error. No DT detection. Tension too low or incorrect handling. Place the device again. All right, but for me, from the experiences, again, when the tension is too low. So, for example, I got a client who's asking me, "Hey, Cornell, can you please make sure you restring this racket the same as it was before?" I said, "Okay, let me see." And when I put the computer on it, it's so low that this doesn't read anything. Okay, and it's truly a great device. Okay, so I really trust this. So when it gives me an error, I try again, then I switch it. I sometimes go and I put it on the other side, and then I turn back. And okay, so you know, I try several times, and then I say, look, sorry, there's no dynamic tension on it, and I start to ask him, you know, how many times you play, what was the last time you break the string, so I can, you know, make a good choice for the strings or tension. Right, so it gave me error a couple of times here, okay, and then it gave me a very similar result here as Excel or NXT. Right, after 10-11 days, let's see where we are. So we push the yellow button, and 35. Hey, 35 we're still here. So we keep this line, and interesting, a bit higher. So a bit higher after we brought them back in the van. All right, so again, 6 days in the van, 7 day inside the house, and then 10 days later, after 10 day, 11 day, 1 tension high. What I like to do, I like to measure also on the other side, not just this racket, not just this string, but it's just a bit different. It's just funny that it gives me that 34. So it's again a bit of it gives me a bit of 2 different tension, very similar, 35, 34, 35. So we still in this area. Okay, right. The last racket, the last string, it is a last racket, but with the last string. We talk about strings today, right? We use this time a Babolat Pure Drive racket, okay? And the string is on the racket are the Babolat VS Touch, and I just prefer the string. When someone asks me, hey, what natural gut do you prefer? I say, look, Babolat, hey, they've been doing string for 70 years now, maybe more, okay? You can't go wrong with these guys, okay? So I tend to, when someone asks me what natural gut you got, I say, look, I've got from Luxodon, I got from Wilson, but I recommended this. It's also what the people tells me, you know, like they feedback after they play with the string, say, hey, Cornell, I love it, same thing, okay? They sometimes want to go for the Wilson Championship choice, you know, hey, Roger Federer plays with that and everyone wants that, right? But no, they turn back to the Babolat, to natural gut, okay? It's just a personal choice. You might try Wilson and say, I love it. You might try Luxodon and say, hey, the best string ever. So it's such a personal choice there, okay? Right. Babolat VS Touch. It's the red. Actually, I've been ready with a black ink, but then you check please the red line, okay? Everyone knows about the natural gut. That is the best string, not just as a great feel, but also maintain the tension very well. Let's see if this is true. Yeah, you look at the red line, say, yeah, hey, no? Right, so we strung this racket, and we had the same, right after stringing, we had 41 dynamic tension, and then it drops, 41, 59 or 27 kilos. Just because you might actually see this, but you might not. Unless I see this video on the screen, I will not know if you are able to read or not. But I will just repeat. Yeah. So right after stringing, we had 41, 59 or 27 kilos, and then it dropped 1 dynamic unit straight after 1 hour, and then it stayed. So it dropped after 1 hour, so it became 40, 57 of 26, and then it stayed, and then in between 2 hours and 12 hours, it was giving me two different units, right? Okay, so that means what I'm trying to say, it was giving me in between, I really need to write that down now, so okay, it was reading in between 40 to 39. Okay, so was playing around 56 or 25.5 kilograms. Okay, was playing there, and then it kept, wow, all right, so it stopped dropping the tension at 56 or 25.5 after 12 hours. So from the moment I finished stringing the racket up till here, which is the 12 hours, in 12 hours, it lost 1 kilograms or 2 pounds. Okay, so it lost from 59 to 57. Yes, okay, just no, I'm lying. 56. Sorry, from 59 to 56. So 3 lbc and 1.5 kilograms. Okay, right. And then from here, from 12 hours, after 12 hours, it kept the tension, it kept the tension, it kept the tension up till here. After the 6 days, as you can see here, it drops, ridiculously dropped. Why? Because we brought the racket inside the house. So after 6 days here, okay, we dropped the racket inside the, we got the rackets inside the house, and after 24 hours, we checked again. So what it told gives us was this station here, all right, which is 35 dynamic tension, 51 lbc or 23. Remember, was 59 lbc, and it dropped to, just triple check, 51 or 23 kilos. So it lost 4 kilos and 8 pounds. Huge, going from 0 to 5 in a van to 20 degrees in a house. And that makes sense. This is natural gut, you know, moo gut. Okay, right? So cow gut, and it's natural. So what it did in a warmer environment, start to kind of relax, lose tension. Okay, that's what happened. All right, now it's been in a van for the last 2 hours, so I just bring them back, okay, today, and it's been in a van for the last 2-3 hours, I'll say. Okay, 2-3 hours, and I think it's the time to check the tension. I'm so excited to find out what is going to read now. Okay, so let's see. Start to vibrate. I can feel the mini vibrations and 36. So 35, yes, 35, and it went a bit higher already. So 35, 36. So it start to, you know, get right now. I'm just looking at it. We got 7.7 degrees. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how long it takes the string to get back to, if we'll ever go back to 39.8 to 56 or 25.5 kilograms. Okay, so but it definitely went 1 unit above. Okay, it can be just because like Wilson Sensation or any other string that it went a little bit high one day. So it can be that, or it can be, we're only gonna find out after in the next 24 hours. Tell me what you think about this test, and give me your feedback. Leave your comment and tell me what do you think. And if it's anything else you'll add to this graphic, would you like to try different things? Would you like to see maybe a new string? I definitely am looking forward now to go for a couple of polyesters. But I'll leave because I want to reach 2 weeks. Okay, with this test I want to reach 2 weeks and see what's happening. After 2 weeks, I don't think there will be huge differences. Okay, you know, maybe yes, in 6 months it's gonna, but we don't want to. We hope we're gonna get back on court quicker than that, right? So yeah, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Take care. Thank you.